There were stories about Bayou Duskwater. Locals knew not to go near the swamp after dark. Whispers told of figures in the mist that watched from behind cypress trees. Tourists laughed it off, and some never came back. But Darren wasn't a tourist. He was born a few towns over and figured the stories were just a way to keep kids out of trouble. On a warm July afternoon, he took his little metal fishing boat into the dusky green maze of Bayou Duskwater. He spent the day tossing his line, catching a few bass, and watching herons glide overhead. He went deeper than he meant to. When he finally looked at the time, the sun was already a soft orange glow behind the trees. He yanked the motor cord. Nothing. He tapped it and pulled again. The motor was dead. He looked toward the path he'd come from, grabbed his paddle, and started rowing. The swamp was changing now. The air grew thick, almost too heavy to breathe. Crickets went quiet. Even the frogs stopped croaking. Every splash of his paddle echoed, too, loud in the silence. His arms ached, and darkness crept in fast. The sun dipped below the tree line. Then, finally, he saw it. The break in the trees where the swamp opened into the river. Safety. His heart lifted. But something was there, blocking the exit. At first, he thought it was a log, maybe a shadow. But as he got closer, his paddle slowed. His breath caught in his throat. It was a man, or something shaped like one. Tall. Unnaturally tall. At least 7 feet, standing half sunken in the water. A robe or cloak draped over it, black as oil. Its face was hidden beneath a deep hood. No features. Just darkness. It stood perfectly still, but the water around it rippled outward, like it was breathing or waiting. "Hey," he called, voice cracking. "You all right?" The thing didn't answer. Instead, it tilted its head. Slowly. Deliberately. Then it stepped forward. Water didn't splash. It didn't even ripple beneath its feet. Darren's instincts kicked in. He turned the boat hard, paddling back the way he came, heart thundering. The swamp was darker now, darker than night should be. And every tree looked the same. He paddled until his muscles burned, but the fog rolled in thick and fast, twisting around him like fingers. He looked back once. The hooded figure was standing in the water again, closer, staring. Darren never made it out that night. By morning, his boat was found, empty, drifting in the current. They say you can still hear splashing from deep in the swamp after sundown, and see a pale light bobbing between the trees. Some say it's Darren, still paddling, still trying to get out.